Yo, what's up, everybody? Today, we're going to be talking about a little bit of mishaps with Honkai Star Rail recently. Today, we're going to be talking about the problem with light. If you don't know, recently there's been some, I don't know, I wouldn't call it controversy, some problems with Honkai Star Rail's latest light cone options for a variety of units, most definitely reflected in this latest update with Dan Heng and Evernight as well. Today, we're going to kind of talk about the free-to-play issue in Honkai Star Rail. I just want to get a video out there. I think this is a big issue. We need to talk about it. We need to make sure we're heard. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. If you enjoy these types of videos, I really appreciate it if you could subscribe, like down below. And boys, let's talk about it. So what is the problem? So very clearly, as of recent, in Honkai Star Rail, there has been a free-to-play Lightcone issue. It's been pretty evident through a lot of Inforius that not a lot of the characters have had good free-to-play Lightcones. This is just a fact. It is what it is. Most of the characters from Inforius have had terrible free-to-play options. In terms of free 4 stars, there's been almost nothing. Most of these characters are either required to have BP Lightcones, 5-star Lightcones, or more. So it's been really bad. The free-to-play issue is continuing to get worse. And it got worse with the reveal of Dan Heng. And a tweet went out saying, I just wanted to check the Lightcone options for him, revealing that Honkai Star Rail literally tells you, for a free character, here are your options. You can either get his signature, get the Battle Pass Lightcone, or, yeah. So, for a free character, everybody gets, you're forced to pay, unless you save up for his Lightcone, which you can do. I preferably don't like going for Lightcones. If you're a big fan of him, maybe you saved up. But either way, the Lightcone isn't free. So you would have to roll for it, spend your Jades, which you might have wanted to use on another character. Now, a lot of people are saying for this character in particular, Dan Heng has another very solid option, which is a variety of the 5-star Lightcones in the game with high base attack stats. For example, Blade's Lightcone, Acheron's has a high base attack. There's a lot of options here. Yanqing's is okay. All of these are like pretty decent options because you're trying to get Dan Heng to have a semi-high base attack. So those can all work pretty well. The problem here for particularly Dan Heng is the game devs themselves don't even recommend it to you. They have the game tools here where they have in-depth character guides. And on the Dan Heng page, they don't even recommend that as an option. It's not here. And they tell you for key stats, you need to have above 3,400 attack. And you're not doing that with any like 4-star Lightcones in the game. Let's just keep it real. So this means either the devs didn't know about it, because if they did, surely they would recommend it as an option, or 2, they did know about it and just didn't want to tell anybody. Either way, it's bad. There's no good outcome. I do not see a reason as to why they would not include it in their upgrade recommendation. It makes no sense. If the devs did know about the fact that you can use a 5-star Lightcone, why wouldn't they implement that and recommend it to you? I don't know. I truly don't. I feel like what they thought they were doing, which I put out a tweet about, they give out a free character and then pay gate all their good Lightcone options. Also, this is not just Dan Heng PT. This was Evernight as well, and we'll talk about this. This is no longer just no 4-star characters. It's also now no free 4-star Lightcones. That's just it. And I'll be honest, most of the reception to this is agreeing with me. There's some people here that are a little cope, but like people are talking about day 1 player, I kind of just don't play anymore. Endgame modes don't interest me. I have a fantastic team for final, but Hoyo just keeps ignoring the free-to-play issue. Just use Welt, Acheron, fine on Lightcones on DHPT. This is similar to how Casterix can work on Bailu Lightcone. It's not that bad. Well, that's not the problem, right? Because Hoyoverse themselves don't recommend it to you in the game. Believe it or not everybody who plays this game is going to YouTube and looking up guide videos or going to Perdwin and looking for the latest character. Majority of the players who play this game probably use that in-game version guide info, I would presume, considering it's literally an implementation in the game. And most casual players, I would assume, are not going to outsource their info. Now, like I said, this is not just an issue with Dan Heng PT. This is an issue with this game as a whole. We are moving further and further and further away from the free-to-play standard. We haven't seen a 4-star in over a year. And if you even look, if we go to the Lightcone options for remembrance characters, boys, it's two battle pass Lightcones, one which is good on like maybe like 2 characters, and the HP one, which I think is an alt hyacinth option. Other than that, it's not good on really anybody. I guess maybe you can use this on Casterus, I guess. And even then, you have to pull it from a Lightcone banner, right? And I like to reinstate, this isn't just a me issue. I look at a lot of the responses here. People are sick of how free-to-plays are treated in this game. It causes FOMO. It makes them feel unwanted. They've clearly been targeting whales. And if you don't see it, it's so obvious. They hide it behind this mask of, hey guys, look, you have a free character. Here's the free character. But the thing is, he doesn't actually move the goalpost towards beating endgame at all. If you are a free-to-play player, Dan Heng PT will change your account in the fact that he will make you survive a little bit longer, but he's not going to move the goalpost in terms of the amount of damage you need to do in order to beat MOC. That's not saying he's a bad character, but this stages still require very specific things in order to beat them, and those specific things are not Dan Heng. In order to beat the hardest stuff in the game, like anomaly arbitration, you still need a dot team, a premium casters team. If you don't have that, you lose. And even Ligus in the latest MOC, yes, Dan Heng will provide a little bit of survivability against him, but he's not helping you kill him any faster. 100k damage per dragon hit. It's good, but it's not like amazing. It's not comparable to what Casterus or other characters do. Boys, did we forget what they did with Evernight as well? Let me remind you. Let's not even look at Hoyoverse this time. Let's go to a very reliable source who does a lot more research than, I'm gonna be honest, any of the Hoyoverse guys. And Perdwin, in March 7th Evernight, go to their builds. What are the top Lightcones? 5-star, 5-star, battle pass, S5 version of a 4-star, and then the Bailu Lightcone. The Bailu Lightcone, honestly, is probably the easiest one there to get, which is insane. Another character who this is reflected in is Casterus. If you ever look at her builds, it's signature, battle pass, Bailu or other high HP Lightcones, which again, you would never learn on the Hoyoverse database because they just don't recommend alt path Lightcones in their database, which is a problem. The fact that this is the 4th best option should be also reflected in their game tools. There's no reason for it not to be. Again, look at this. Recommended Lightcone, signature, backup, the battle pass one. Why are we not recommending the Bailu Lightcone? The fact that this is officially linked in their game is insane. Anyways, my overall conclusion from this video is I want to see better 4-star Lightcone options. Hoyoverse needs to shut down that Hoyo Wiki website because it's just filled to the brim with misinformation. And 4, we all need to be praying for free-to-play because this game is going to go downhill very fast if we keep pushing away the free-to-play audience and only catering to whale. That will happen. Free-to-plays are a big part of our community, our game. They should be acknowledged. They should be heard. Free-to-play should have Lightcone options for all the characters in the game. They should not be forced to use copium options and ruin their account. It is what it is, boys. Prayers in the future. Hopefully, I'm not doing talking to the brick wall gif right here. But either way, that's going to be the end of our video for today. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. And that's going to be all for me. Peace out, boys.